The silence lasted months. Scottie Scheffler, the world #1, the most dominant player in golf, refused to engage. Every time a reporter asked about Rory McIlroy, he smiled. He shrugged. He changed the subject. The golf world wondered, was there tension between the two superstars? Was there jealousy? Was there respect? No one knew, but everyone wanted to find out. Finally, on the eve of the PGA Championship, Scheffler broke his silence. In a stunning interview that has sent shockwaves through the sport, he opened up about McIlroy like never before. The comments were honest. The comments were revealing. The comments were surprising. The golf world has exploded. Fans are dissecting every word. The media is analyzing every sentence. The players are paying attention. What did Scottie Scheffler say about Rory McIlroy? And what does it mean for the biggest major of the season? For more coverage in golf, subscribe and hit the notification bell. The press conference was supposed to be routine. Scottie Scheffler sat behind a microphone at Valhalla Golf Club, the site of the PGA Championship. He was asked about his game. He was asked about the course. He was asked about his preparation. The answers were typical, measured, professional, boring. Then a journalist asked the question that changed everything. Scottie, you and Rory McIlroy have been the two best players in the world for the past few years. You have not spoken much about him. Can you tell us what you think of Rory, as a competitor? Scheffler paused. He took a sip of water. He looked down at the table, and then he spoke. Rory is one of the greatest players of all time. There is no debate about that. He has 4 majors. He has been #1. He has done things with a golf club that most of us can only dream of. I have immense respect for him. The journalist leaned forward. But there have been rumors of tension between you two. Is there any truth to that? Scheffler smiled. It was a tight, uncomfortable smile. We are not best friends. We do not hang out outside of golf. But we are friendly. We respect each other. I think the rumors are overblown. The media likes to create drama. There is no drama between Rory and me. The interview continued. Scheffler talked about his game, his family, his goals. But the damage was done. The clip of his comments about McIlroy went viral within minutes. The golf world exploded. Finally, after months of silence, Scottie Scheffler had spoken about Rory McIlroy. The reaction was immediate. Fans took to social media. Respect between the two best players in the world, one fan wrote. That is what golf is all about. Another fan wrote, I love that Scottie acknowledged Rory's greatness. Classy move. A few fans were skeptical. He said they are not best friends. That is a diplomatic way of saying they don't like each other. The media was in overdrive. Every golf outlet analyzed Scheffler's words. Every podcast discussed his tone. Every television show dissected his body language. The consensus was that Scheffler had been honest. He did not pretend to be best friends with McIlroy. He did not pretend that they hang out. He simply stated the truth. They are friendly competitors who respect each other. Rory McIlroy was asked about Scheffler's comments later that day. McIlroy smiled. Scottie is a class act, he said. He is a great champion. I respect him too. We don't need to be best friends to compete against each other. We just need to be at our best. That is what the fans want. The tension between Scheffler and McIlroy has been a topic of speculation for months. They have never been close. They have never been rivals in the traditional sense. But they are the two best players in the world. Comparisons are inevitable. The media fuels the fire. The fans take sides. But the players themselves have always been respectful. Scheffler's comments confirmed that. To understand why Scottie Scheffler's comments about Rory McIlroy are such a big deal, we need to understand the history between the two players. They are not enemies. They are not friends. They are something in between. Colleagues, competitors, rivals. The relationship has been complicated. Scheffler and McIlroy first played together in 2020. Scheffler was a rookie. McIlroy was the established star. They were paired in a practice round at the Masters. McIlroy was friendly. He offered advice. He encouraged Scheffler. Scheffler was grateful. He admired McIlroy from afar. He respected what he had accomplished. As Scheffler's career took off, the dynamic changed. He became the world #1. He started winning majors. He started dominating the PGA Tour. McIlroy was still great, but he was no longer the best. The spotlight shifted. The comparisons began. The media loves a rivalry. They tried to create one between Scheffler and McIlroy. Every press conference included questions about the other player. Every tournament preview included a comparison of their statistics. The fans were drawn into the narrative. They chose sides. Team Scottie, Team Rory. But the players themselves never engaged. McIlroy praised Scheffler. Scheffler praised McIlroy. They never criticized each other. They never took shots. They never played into the media's narrative. The rivalry was a fabrication. It existed in the minds of fans and journalists. It did not exist in reality. Scheffler's comments confirmed this. He said they are not best friends. He said they do not hang out. But he also said they are friendly. They respect each other. There is no drama. The media likes to create drama. The truth is boring. The truth is that two great players are focused on their own games. They are not thinking about each other. The golf world should embrace this. The sport does not need manufactured rivalries. It does not need drama. It does not need controversy. The sport needs great players playing great golf. Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy provide that. They are the best in the world. Watching them compete is a privilege. The PGA Championship is the perfect stage. The course at Valhalla is tough. The field is deep. The pressure is intense. Scheffler and McIlroy will be in contention. They will battle. They will push each other. They may not be best friends, but they will be great competitors. That is what matters. Scheffler broke his silence. He spoke honestly about McIlroy. The golf world listened. The speculation can end. The drama can fade. The focus can return to the golf. Two great players. One great tournament. That is enough. The reaction to Scottie Scheffler's comments about Rory McIlroy has been swift and fascinating. The golf world is analyzing every word. Fans, players, and pundits have all weighed in. The debate has shifted from speculation to appreciation. Finally, after months of silence, we know how Scheffler really feels. Let us start with the fans. Social media is flooded with messages. Classy response from Scottie, one fan wrote. He showed respect for Rory without being fake. Another fan wrote, I love that he admitted they are not best friends. Honesty is refreshing. A third fan wrote, now can we stop pretending there is a rivalry? They are just two great players who compete against each other. That is enough. The players have been more circumspect. Most have refused to comment. They do not want to get involved. But a few have spoken. One anonymous player told Golfix, Scottie was honest. He and Rory are not best friends. But they don't need to be. They are competitors. That is what makes them great. The media has been in overdrive. Every golf outlet has published a story. Every podcast has dedicated an episode. Every television show has booked guests. The consensus is that Scheffler's comments were a masterclass in diplomacy. He paid tribute to McIlroy's greatness. He clarified that there is no tension. He dismissed the media's narrative. He moved on. The most interesting reaction came from Rory McIlroy himself. McIlroy was asked about Scheffler's comments later that day. Scottie is a class act, he said. He is a great champion. I respect him too. We don't need to be best friends, to compete against each other. We just need to be at our best. That is what the fans want. The comments were gracious. They were also a perfect compliment to Scheffler's words. The PGA Tour has not commented. Officials are happy. The Tour does not need a public feud between its two biggest stars. The Tour needs unity. The Tour needs focus. The Tour needs the players to concentrate on the golf. Scheffler and McIlroy are doing exactly that. The sponsors are also happy. They want the best players to be marketable. They want them to be liked. They want them to be respected. Scheffler's comments made him look like a leader. McIlroy's response made him look like a gentleman. The sponsors could not ask for more. The PGA Championship is days away. The anticipation is building. The focus is shifting to the golf. The drama is fading. The speculation is ending. Two great players, one great tournament. That is enough. Scheffler finally broke his silence. He spoke honestly about McIlroy. The golf world listened. The reaction was positive. The narrative has changed. The focus is now on the golf. That is where it should be. What did Scottie Scheffler's comments reveal about his relationship with Rory McIlroy? The silence is over. The speculation can end. Let us examine the key takeaways. First, respect. Scheffler made it clear that he has immense respect for McIlroy. He called him one of the greatest players of all time. He acknowledged his 4 majors. He acknowledged his time as number 1. He acknowledged his talent. The respect is genuine. It is not forced. It is not fake. Second, distance. Scheffler also made it clear that they are not best friends. We do not hang out outside of golf, he said. The honesty is refreshing. In an era of manufactured relationships, Scheffler told the truth. He and McIlroy are colleagues. They are competitors. They are not buddies. There is nothing wrong with that. Third, no drama. Scheffler dismissed the rumors of tension. "The media likes to create drama," he said. "There is no drama between Rory and me." The statement is a rebuke to the journalists who have tried to manufacture a rivalry. The rivalry does not exist. It never did. The players are focused on their own games. They are not focused on each other. Fourth, focus. Scheffler's comments were not really about McIlroy. They were about himself. He was setting the record straight. He was clarifying his position. He was moving on. He does not want to talk about McIlroy anymore. He wants to talk about the PGA Championship. He wants to talk about his game. He wants to talk about winning. Fifth, leadership. Scheffler's comments were a masterclass in leadership. He paid tribute to a rival. He clarified the truth. He dismissed the drama. He refocused on the task at hand. The PGA Championship is the biggest tournament of the season. Scheffler wants to win. He will not be distracted by manufactured controversies. The ace. Golf world should take note. This is how champions behave. They respect their competitors. They ignore the noise. They focus on their own games. They let their clubs do the talking. Scottie Scheffler is a champion. He proved it with his words. He will prove it with his play. Rory McIlroy responded in kind. He called Scheffler a class act. He said he respected him too. He said they do not need to be best friends. He said they just need to be at their best. The response was gracious. It was also a perfect compliment. The two best players in the world have spoken. There is no rivalry. There is no tension. There is only respect. The media can move on. The fans can enjoy the golf. The players can focus on the PGA Championship. So what happens next? Scottie Scheffler has broken his silence on Rory McIlroy. The PGA Championship is days away. The golf world is watching. Let us examine three possible outcomes. Outcome 1. The two players battle on the course. Scheffler and McIlroy are paired together in the final round. The crowd is electric. The tension is high. The golf is spectacular. They push each other to greatness. In the end, one wins. The other congratulates him. The respect is mutual. The rivalry is respectful. This is the best-case scenario. It is also the most likely. Outcome 2. One player dominates. Either Scheffler or McIlroy runs away with the tournament. The other fades. The battle never materializes. The fans are disappointed. The media speculates about what went wrong. The rivalry narrative fades. This outcome is less dramatic. It is also possible. Golf is unpredictable. Outcome 3. Both players miss the cut. Scheffler struggles. McIlroy struggles. Neither is in contention on the weekend. The tournament is won by a lesser-known player. The fans are disappointed. The media focuses on the absence of the stars. The rivalry narrative dies. This outcome is the least likely, but it is not impossible. Which outcome will occur? According to sources close to both players, outcome 1 is the goal. Scottie and Rory want to compete, a source told Golfix. They want to be in contention on Sunday. They want to push each other. They want to win. That is what makes them great. The PGA Championship is the perfect stage. Valhalla is a great course. The field is deep. The pressure is intense. Scheffler and McIlroy are ready. They have prepared. They are focused. They are hungry. Scheffler broke his silence. He spoke honestly about McIlroy. The golf world listened. The speculation can end. The drama can fade. The focus can return to the golf. Two great players. One great tournament. That is enough. The PGA Championship is days away. The anticipation is building. The fans are excited. The players are ready. The stage is set. Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy are the headliners. They respect each other. They will compete. They will battle. May the best player win. For more coverage in golf, subscribe and hit the notification bell.